Well, hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening, huh? February 25th, 2019. Got a bit of a storm trying to blow in here to Boot Key Harbor. We got some rain coming in, so we are not going to have a sunset that we're going to be up on deck watching this evening. We're gonna hang out down here out of the wind and out of the rain. It's not raining yet, but I'm keeping a close monitor on it. I'm gonna have to get up and shut the forward hatch pretty quickly once it starts. So, but for right now, we're okay. So, anyhow. Hey, Steve Garrity, how you doing, man? Hello, Geo1. Good to see you guys rolling in. So today was a pretty typical day, you know, nothing really abnormal happened. In fact, I didn't get much of anything accomplished today, just, you know, my normal real estate stuff. So hey Marie, how you doing? So it was sort of a quiet day today, although it was sort of weird. The day started out with zero air movement at all. I mean, it was hot and there was no wind this morning at all. In fact, all the boats in the harbor were all facing different directions. There was nothing. And then I took Miss Lily ashore. Sorry, I'm peeling an orange while I'm talking to you guys. I took Miss Lily ashore to do her business. And then while I took her ashore, just a smidgen of a breeze started picking up. That was at 7 a.m. this morning. And then as the day went on, that has been building and building and building and building. Now, we were only supposed to hit 6-mile-an-hour winds today, but we're dealing with like 20, 25 out there right now, maybe gust up into 30. So I don't know where all the wind forecast programs went awry, but they were way off today. I mean, way off. So the boat's kind of bouncy. We're moving around a little bit in the waves here in the harbor, and we've got some big wind moving in, and we've got some precipitation coming in, some big rain. I don't know exactly when that's going to get here, but I'm monitoring the situation, and we'll have to jump up and shut the forward hatch. Right now I leave it down so I get some airflow, and you can probably hear the fan and the generator going in the background. Sorry for the noise, but it's 63 miles an hour gust yesterday. Yeah, well, I think the wind that you had yesterday blew all the way down to here today. I couldn't have gotten here that fast, but hey, Smoking, how you doing? So, okay, start. Martin, what's up? Brett David, hello. I'm doing great. All right, so everybody's here. I'm eating a little orange for dessert. I hope you don't mind. I don't know about you guys, but I really like these little cutie oranges, little mandarins. They're my go-to dessert. You know, kind of get all that other food taste out of your mouth. Leave your mouth feeling nice and fresh and clean. And they're sweet and they're yummy, so. Hey Andy, how you doing, brother? So I'm going to eat these up while I'm doing the live stream because I just finished dinner a minute ago. I was a little bit behind schedule. In fact, I was rushing trying to get dinner done so I could start the live stream. Miss Lily's all upset with me because we're not up on deck. I think she wanted to go up on deck and run around, you know, chasing all the boats moving around out there. But I got news for you. There ain't a whole lot of activity going on in the harbor right now with all this wind blowing. So it's pretty... it's pretty quiet out there. So anyhow, took her for a morning walk through the stick 4, came back to the boat, uneventful, got back in the dinghy, ran back here to the boat. Really nothing of any interest. I did not live stream the morning chat today. I just got down in here and started working on my stuff that I had to get done, and came up for air here about a little bit less than an hour ago, and was like, holy crap, I gotta get some food in me. I haven't eaten yet today, so I got up and heated up a little piece of pork that I bought, and anyhow, so just a long time consuming busy day without anything really productive. I hate days like today where you're just doing stuff, researching this, looking up that, you know, compiling lists, compiling data, building database. I mean, and yet at the end of the day, you really never accomplished anything, you know. I didn't finish a list, and you know, you don't turn around at the end of the day, look behind you and say, oh, well, I built that, or, you know, I now have this thing that I didn't have yesterday. So, I don't know, working on stuff, so. Okay, I just said I had a piece of pork for dinner. I had a piece of pork and a mandarin orange for dinner. That's what I had for dinner, so. Used up a little bit of that barbecue sauce that I had. That's actually why I bought the pork, because I knew I had barbecue sauce in the fridge, so. And now I'm having a little orange. A mandarin. So, anyhow, that was today. I mean, that's about all today was. Played phone tag with Johanna today, my ex-wife. She called, left a message. I called her back to have her tell me she had to call me back, and I haven't heard her back from her yet. So I imagine I'll hear from her probably after the live stream, or maybe during the live stream or something. I don't know. I'll hear from her at some point during the day, or during today while all this is going on. Let me just check my other phone. Yeah, it's fine. Want to make sure it's all plugged in and working. So anyhow, that's about it. Nothing really controversial going on around the harbor. My neighbor over here was doing a talk on Cuba, and they did it on the VHF radio, which was sort of odd. Rather than go into the city marina complex or use facilities like that, they just did it on the VHF radio. So that was sort of interesting. Can I help you? You don't like oranges. Well, because I'm eating one, you want one, you can't have one. I'm not giving you an orange. It's mine. You had your dog treats today. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. You had your dog treats today. She's staring at the oranges. I'm going to lift the orange up. Watch her eyes. Orange down. Orange up. Orange down. Orange up. Orange into my mouth. Last piece of orange. It's not dog food. It's not for the dog. You had your treats today. You do not get all the food on the boat. No, you don't. Anyhow. I was busy today. Well, good, man. Okay, hey Carl, just got back to my room after a long, crazy day. Well, there you go. Bite him, Lily. Well, thanks, Marie. That's really nice of you. Telling my dog to bite me? What a friend. You see now what she's doing? Now she wants to play fetch. She's going to throw the tennis ball for me. Who's training who to fetch here? She throws the ball and I'm supposed to go after it. No, I don't feed her oranges. I don't give her oranges, so. Yeah, airports are no fun. Trucker car in, quick repair, lunch installed, a new shower head, took out the garbage and cans, and lubed my chair so it doesn't squeak anymore. Oh, there you go, pilot. That was a productive day. Yeah. I didn't tease her, I just ate. I just ate. That's not really teasing her. The fact that she stares at my food, she stares at my food all the time. Whenever I sit down to eat, I put a fork in something, I lift it to my mouth, her eyes follow it every time. So, so I play fetch on the boat. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play fetch here. There's not like a lot of room, so. But you'll see what she does. She'll take the ball and she'll kind of throw it at me. Now she's not going to do it. Now if I go take the ball from her mouth, she won't let me, see? She's trying to play keep away. She's stuck in a 2-hour nap. Oh man, naps are good. I wished I had taken a nap today, actually. I could have used a nap about midday today. I got pretty tired. Well, quit. Quit knocking into me. Did I just wake up? No, I've been awake since about 6:30 this morning. I wish I had taken a nap. It would have been nice to have taken a nap today. So, no, I don't usually nap. Something I'm looking forward to in my old age actually is napping. But no, I did not nap today. So, are you having fun, dog? Check your hair. My hair looks fine, man. Not bad. Appreciate it, smoking. In fact, I already combed my hair once. So my hair is just now growing back after having been cut really short, and so it's not trained to lay down anymore. So it kind of sticks up a little bit, but it was standing up. Well, my head is rubbing the curtain here, and so that tends to mess my hair up. This curtain hits my hair and kind of messes it up. So nobody cares about my hair. Yeah, I didn't think so, Andy, but oh man. So that was it today. Nothing really exciting going on. Can't do a live stream outside today. We've got a storm coming in, clouding up, looking threatening out there, looking ominous, wind blowing, boat bouncing around, about 1 foot waves blowing through the harbor, which is really odd because this morning when I woke up, it was like glass outside. There was nothing there. Boat hair don't care. There you go, Johnny Hag. Well, I'm not wearing a hat. Normally I put a hat on for the live stream, but I'm not wearing a hat today, so. Yeah, so I really have nothing, there was nothing real exciting to talk about, so. 131 car accident here yesterday, only 1 fatality. Most ever for Wisconsin. Oh man, that sucks. Calm before the storm. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this morning was the calm before the storm. So, because right now it's getting kind of randy out there. I mean, it's getting kind of, for this protected harbor, this is a lot of wind in here. And a lot of animation. The boats are all kind of moving around a lot. So, I mean, a bit ago I looked out the back and I was looking over here at the boat behind me, and then I turned around, I did something to the stove, I looked out again. You know, first I was looking that way, then I was looking that way. So, Iowa got hit bad, huh? Problem with those mandarins, you get those little threads stuck in your teeth. I have one of those little threads stuck in there. White out on the highway bridge and he just kept coming. Yeah, you know, I never get that about people. Can't see where they're going, but by God, they're still going to do 60 miles an hour because that's the speed limit. So, got some decent weather in Southern Cal. Cool, cool. Yeah, we've had really beautiful weather here in Florida until today. Well, actually, today hasn't been bad yet. It hasn't started raining. Gonna rain tonight and tomorrow. Big chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. So, which is fine. Which is fine. So, we'll see. Let's see, I didn't see anything interesting on the internet, didn't see anything interesting on Facebook today. There was really nothing Nothing newsworthy. Nothing at all newsworthy. I cleaned my hair clipper today. That was my big excitement today. I cleaned my hair clipper. For some reason, it had some kind of stuff around the outside. I mean, it was just kind of like, I don't know, gummy, if you will. Which is really odd, because it lives inside of a container in a nice case. I don't know how, and I never leaved it out. You know, I would use it and put it, use it, wipe it off, put it back. So I don't know how it got kind of all gummy or something. But it was kind of like a little gumminess all around the outside of it. So it took me quite a while, surprisingly, to clean that off. And I don't mean just cleaning the hairs out of it, I mean cleaning the surface. The surface was all like sticky, gummy. So, and I have no idea how it got that way. But that was my big excitement for today. I cleaned my clippers. So I want to take off some of this hair right here around the ears. See, now we're back talking about my hair again, because, apparently that's important. Oh, I'd hate to be the cop that has to write that report. Oh yeah, Pod, that would be nasty. They will break it up between several cops, pilot, but yes, that report won't be available for a while. I'm done with the cold temps. Dallas to 64, not so bad. Let's hope there's more than one cop. Yeah. I'm going to confiscate your tennis ball if you keep throwing it at me. She's sneaking up on it. You see her sneaking up on it? That's funny. Oh, fly, we finally got decent weather back home. Someone has to be primary though, yep. 68 here today. Yeah, I mean, it's been warm here. We probably hit 80 degrees today, this morning. But then the temperature's been dropping. I don't know what our forecast is. I'm using my phone that I use the weather with. Oh, I could use my laptop. Hold on a minute. I've got my laptop here. I can use my laptop and check the weather. I don't know what our forecast is for later today. M-E-A-T-H-E-R. Thanks, Doug. Go away. Lay down. There you go. Oh, wow. According to Weather Channel, there's 500,000 people without power right now. And the interstate shuts down. Pileup kills one, injures dozens. That's the news on the Weather Channel right now. Okay, they're saying it's 80 degrees here in Marathon right now. I would have thought it much cooler than that. Feels like 84. Well, it doesn't feel like it's that hot. And they're saying the wind's east-northeast at 13 miles an hour. It's a whole lot more than 13. Going down to 76 tonight. So that's how cool we're going to get. 76. Thunderstorms tonight, thunderstorms tomorrow. And then back up into 84 on Wednesday. Not bad weather. Not bad weather. Let me see. Yahoo. I'm going to see what's going on in the world here. Got my computer here. Maybe we can find something to talk about. Yahoo. Guess not. Huh. News. Google News. What does Google News say today? Maybe I should go to Fox News and see what I see. Trump's blind spot on North Korea could sink a deal. That's one headline. Labor Party. Okay. Labor Party backs pressure, backs the new Brexit referendum. Former Trump campaign staffer sues, alleging that Trump kissed her without consent. Oh boy. Donald Trump Jr. says family has no fears over Mueller investigation. Road test for a Toyota Tacoma. Apple's radical new iPhone suddenly takes shape. You know, I've decided if I replace my phone, I am not going with an iPhone. I'm going to go with a Droid. I'm so fed up with Apple. I think I'm going to go with a Droid next time. Anyhow, look at that. All right, New Jersey mansion fire. Man accused of killing brother's family was allegedly losing his salary. So there you go. There's the news, and even in the news, there's nothing worthwhile talking about. So, I said we did that in 2 different places 2 weeks ago. Crash including inspection of the after crash, seeing a dead person, said video out. 76, raise the alarm, yep. Fake news, yeah. I'm in Buffalo, I started watching you in Dunkirk. Well, hey David, how you doing? Paying $58 for an overnight dock. Me and my wife, Tracy, are looking to go down the Erie Canal this summer. Hey man, do it. That was a lot of fun going down the Erie Canal, man. I would do that again. iPhones are expensive. Yes, they are. Fox Business News. Carl get a phone from Walmart, about $100. Yeah. Is Lily still going to get her walk with at all the rain coming? In the morning, yeah. Yeah, I take her for a walk in the morning, you know, hell or high water. You know, I put my cell phone and I put my wallet in a Ziploc bag and put that in my pocket to keep it dry. But yeah, I still take her for a walk even if it's pouring rain. Because what's nice about that here, Andy, is that it may be pouring rain, but you know, it's 75 degrees out and raining, so it's very comfortable pouring rain. It's not like you gotta worry about getting sick or getting chilled or something. So, did you see the ice tsunami video on Erie? No, I did not. Nope, did not see that. So, So you're saying Fox Business News would be better, huh? Let's see what Fox Business News has to say. B-U-S-I-N-E-S-N-E-W-S. There was something I was going to talk about tonight, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the hell it was. Come on, computer. Today. Still waiting. Okay, Vice President Mike Pence hopeful for a peaceful transition in Venezuela. Okay, that's interesting. I agree with that. Dow Jones Industrials at 26,086, which is phenomenal. NASDAQ 7,019, that's phenomenal, even though both of them are down for the day. Overall, those are great numbers compared to where they were, you know, a year ago or 10 years ago. So, Trump doesn't understand economic policy, says former Fed Chair Yellen. Tesla's Model S driver fatally burned after a car catches fire. Don't be driving a Tesla Model S, guys. Trump says oil prices getting too high. Asks OPEC to take it easy. Warren Buffett to support Bloomberg if he runs in 2020. Target challenges Victoria's Secret with new lingerie. Okay, now there's a topic we're talking about, guys. Target store. You know, the red Target thing? They're going to try to compete with Victoria's Secret by selling lingerie. Now there's a topic we could have fun discussing. Just saying. Tax credit for the elderly or disabled. Are you eligible? Well, I'm elderly and mentally disabled, so Orange Vanilla Coke debuts. Netflix wins 4 Oscars. Former Enron CEO Jeffrey Skilling released from prison, and what Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Zuckerberg gave to charity last year. So there you go. So those are the headlines on Fox Business News. Again, nothing really thrilling right there. So, getting kind of dark in here. I'm going to put a little light on so you guys can see me. There you go. There's one light. Let's see what I missed in the chat while that was going on. Wife using a 75 Cruisair Bar Harbor, if you ever heard of one of those. You got a brand new 99 Pro kicker on it. Okay. Tweeting out Bob, that was crazy. Just read an article that Florida is the best state to retire in. Huh, interesting. Carl, going to get PayPal card today using your link. Hey Tom, that's awesome, buddy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Tom. And I appreciate your recent donation as well. Let me just touch base on that as well while we're there. So, fun going down the Erie Canal. It was, yeah. You have a channel and people are here and you're on laptop trying to find something to talk about. Doesn't make sense to me. All right, well then quit watching, no problem. How about R. Kelly? Yeah, how about him? Doesn't have to, Lexi. We like talking amongst ourselves. We do. I just turned my light on. Look what it did. It went out. There we go. That's back on. So, well, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, Lexi, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes I just don't have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. So, I was struggling for something to talk about. Fun talking about different stuff. It is. Talking about different stuff. Okay, I just remembered what it was I wanted to touch base with you guys about. Radical idea. And frankly, in all seriousness, I don't think I have any intention of even wanting to do this. But one of my viewers commented to me today in an email, not in the comments, but emailed me. I mentioned the other day about there being a loopers party here, about doing the Great Loop. And he got online and he looked it up, the Great Loop, to see what the Great Loop was. And what the Great Loop is, it's this loop where you go around, like from the Great Lakes down here to Florida, then back up to the Great Lakes. But in a, not up and back the same path, you go around using the Tenn-Tom River and different ways of going back. And anyhow, they suggested that I finish the loop. Because I'm half looped, as somebody mentioned. I'm half loopy now, and that I should finish the other half of the loop with the Lily 2, taking my boat back to Ohio. No, but you know, it's fun to think about. I mean, it is, it's fun to think about. It's fun to imagine what that would be like, but yeah, I don't know that I would want to do that. The boat needs, I need to do too much engine work. I was really thrilled that I got here with the engine the way it is. You know, I was getting to where I was pouring a lot of oil in it every day. And frankly, I don't think it'll make it. I don't think this engine will hold together. Looking at how much the use of oil has increased incrementally, especially the last month or so as I was coming down, I don't think it's going to hold together to go for another 5 months of constant motoring heading back north, because that's what it would be. If I headed back north, it would be 5 months of constant motoring. All against the current, all up, you know, against the flow. Coming down, it was all with the flow. You know, I had the current going with me going across Lake Erie, or not Lake Erie, but the Erie Canal. I had the current going with me going down the Hudson. There really wasn't any currents in the rest of it, but I did have the current going with me. Going back, if I had to go back up the Tenn-Tom and stuff, I'd be going against the flow, and so that would slow down progress. My boat's not very fast to begin with, so I'm not considering doing that, but it was sort of entertaining a little bit just to kick that idea around and think about it a little bit. So maybe someday with a better boat, I could see that could be something fun to do, but not right now. So Andy, just now got Andy's email. Yes, we do. Okay. Yep. All right, cool. You set that back up. There we go. So anyhow, that was the news, and that was the thing I was going to talk about, was getting half looped, but I don't know. I don't see me doing that. Let's see. Let's talk about boat stuff. Well, we could do that. Kind of reminds me of another place. Okay. Makes no sense. Yeah, Maria, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't say I intended on doing it. It was fun to think about. So, was it that something broke? Did you fix that? Well, I don't know what video you watched where something broke, but pretty much everything that broke has been fixed. So yes. For us rookies, can you sail? I can sail. My boat will sail. Yes, it will sail, but it would not sail going up the 10-tom. It would not sail going upstream, not going back up the intercoastal. That would all be motoring. That wouldn't be sailing. It would be even narrower rivers than, it would be like going back up the Erie Canal. I mean, even the 10-tom, there's locks and stuff, just very much like the Erie Canal. So, but against the flow. So, and why exactly would you want to do the next half of the loop? You know, no really reason, Martin, just to do it, just to say I did it, I guess. Alternator or drive line? Well, okay. The drive line is working. The alternator, no. I never replaced I never actually replaced the alternator. I have just installed a battery charger. That's all I use the alternator for, was for recharging the batteries, and I do that with the battery charger now. So, card link on your Facebook. Put the PayPal link on my Facebook. Okay, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, I should do that. You're right, Tom. I will do that after the live stream tonight, if I can remember that. So, what happened? You dropped your ball? You dropped your tennis ball, didn't you? Yes, you did. So, hey, Pilot, this one's for you, brother. My one beer for the day. So, yeah, no, the mixing elbow is not fixed. That's one thing that really needs to be fixed. That's the one thing on this boat that needs to be fixed. But even after that's fixed, I still have serious doubts about this engine being able to go for 5 more months. You know, if somebody used it like down here in the Florida Keys, going over Bahamas, this kind of stuff, yeah, you would probably, you know, for little as you use a boat to go in and out of the harbor or that kind of stuff, anchoring, you know, this engine could last somebody for years. But to do a trip like that where you're motoring constantly, you're constantly motoring, no, I don't think it could do 5 months of constant motoring. So, wow, you guys are beating them up tonight. Okay. Mixing elbow. Okay. I never saw what they even posted. You guys deleted it before I even got to read that. So, what do you want, dog? We're not going up on deck. It's about to start raining. I keep looking this way, by the way, because I'm looking out the one window over there to see if it's got any water drops on it. I have my forward hatch on, so if it starts raining, all my stuff up in the front gets wet. So I have to keep an eye on that. If it starts raining, I need to jump up real quick and shut the forward hatch before it gets too much rain in the boat. So, yeah, while we're talking about links, for those of you guys that aren't aware, PayPal, and as Tom mentioned earlier, PayPal is doing a pretty good deal for me right now. They're offering a match for you guys, actually. They are matching your donation. So if you, and in my description down below right now, there's a link to PayPal. There's one link you can use just to donate to me. There's a second link. You can go to setting up your own PayPal account. If you go and open a new PayPal account and get the PayPal debit card, and you put $40 of your money into that account to get it funded, to get it started, PayPal will give you $20 for opening up the account, and they'll also give me $20. So you can make yourself a quick 20 bucks immediately, donate 20 bucks to me, and it doesn't cost you anything, and you get another PayPal account. So yeah, PayPal prepaid, that's the one. Yep, you hit that link and go in there and set yourself up a PayPal account. I make 20 bucks, you make 20 bucks. Win-win all the way around. So take advantage of that. That would be a good thing for you to do. But yeah, go ahead and donate, because I do have to cover my mooring ball. So no, Laura, I am nowhere near my mooring ball rent at all. I have, and it's due on the 27th. So day after tomorrow, my mooring ball rent is due. And right now I am nowhere near. I need 350 bucks to cover. Well, not quite. I need 330 bucks. Actually, about now. I need 330 bucks to. Yeah, Tom, it should be in the description down below. It should be on there automatically. If not, check yesterday's live stream. Maybe they don't put it on it yet. I don't know. If you look at the description down below, it'll say like see more. Click on that. It'll expand it out, and the link is down there. So, but you have to use that link in order for me to get credit for you to set up the account. You just can't go to PayPal and set up an account. You have to use that link in order for me to get credit for it. So, I mean, you can go set up your own account anyway, but you won't get the $20 unless you follow that link. So, anyhow, yeah, I need to raise an exorbitant amount of money in the next 24 hours. I've got to pay my mooring ball rent. It's 350 bucks, 348. I've got about 20 bucks towards that right now. I had more, but I had to go buy groceries. I mean, literally, I was out of food. So, Smoking says it's in the description. Okay, there you go. So, yeah. So I need to raise a bunch. So please, please, please hit the PayPal.me/Carl Brook. Throw some bucks in there. Hey, if you can afford a buck, if you can throw $1 in, that's great. If you throw 100 bucks in, great. Whatever you can afford to do, jump in there and help out if you would. It's all funds are greatly appreciated. I've got enough food in the boat now to probably last me a week. Sort of depressing. I put $180 worth of groceries on the boat yesterday, and I really didn't make a dent in filling the boat up. I mean, the refrigerator's only half full. My little swinging bread and you know, baked goods basket or whatever I have up here is not even a quarter of the way full. My fruit bowl is not even a quarter of the way full. I mean, I really have been working it down and down and down and down and hit rock bottom. So I had to buy groceries. And I must admit, it was really pleasant this morning being able to have some bacon and eggs this morning. I mean, that was a nice treat for me this morning. I really appreciated that. But yes, I need to get some funds put together so I can cover the mooring ball rent. And so if you can help out, please do jump on there and donate. We would greatly appreciate it. So. Okay, with that said, what I missed in the chat, let's see, PayPal prepaid is the one. Yep, can't find the link. Okay, I guess you don't want new subs if someone times me out when I ask a simple question. Yep, it all depends on the questions you ask, Lexi. If my moderators perceive it as being harassment or whatever, it's out of there. So, how many days do they give you for a grace period? None. There is no grace period. When I pay my mooring ball rent, which is due on the 27th, I have to give them my card, my access card to the marina. The card that I use to get into the bathrooms, the card that I use to get into the showers, I have to give them that card for them to authorize it. So if I don't pay my bill on the 27th, when I go in there on the 28th to try to use the restroom, my card won't work. It has to be renewed on the 27th. So just the way it is, just the way they do it. So it's an effective system for them where people do not pay late. But you know, I mean, you could pay late if you wanted to, but you're not going to be able to take a shower, you're not going to be able to use the bathrooms until you pay it. So you're not going to be able to do the laundry until you pay it. All those things get shut off immediately. So yeah, there is no grace period. So okay, man's got to eat. That's right, Pilot. He's the best person to donate to. Well, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. Try 3 times, no go PayPal your link. Ha. All right, tell you what, I got my laptop fired up here. Let me double check it myself right now. YouTube. Okay, I'm logging into my live stream right now. Okay, I'm logging into my live stream right now. You just heard me say that. And you scroll down and there it says, okay, here's a new link from PayPal. And then you click on the link, it says paypalprepaid.com. You click on that link. I just clicked on it. And it takes you right to the PayPal page. It's working perfectly. So enter your information and you're all there. Yeah, it's working. Working fine. It works just fine. There, I even commented. See that? It works just fine. Try 3 times, no go. Yeah, Jim, sorry brother, but it is working. So I don't know what you're doing, Jim. I just clicked on it and it worked just fine. So Carl, can you post the link? Yeah, I can post the link. There's the link. Right there's the link. Click on that and it'll take you right there. I'd be buying beans, rice, oatmeal, ramen, and peanut butter and bologna. You can go a long time with those inexpensive foods. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And those are some of the items that I bought. So, not all the items that I bought, but some of the items that I bought. I had rice. I did have rice left over. In fact, I've got quite a bit of rice. I just didn't have any butter or stock for making the rice. And if I'm going to have rice, I want to have something on it, a little butter or something with it. So, Pilot says, yep, that works. Just tried it. There you go. So there you go. Works just fine. So, well, I'm looking at my picture on the computer. My light throws off these weird bars. See that bar on my face right there? Throws these weird color bars on. I don't know why. Kind of spooky looking, actually. Okay. He needs money and people are here to see why we should donate, but we get called names, timeout, or worse. Okay. Yep. That's how you handle that. Sorry guys, I just have no patience for nonsense. Smell like a troll, walk like a... What's that? Walk like a duck, smell like a duck. You must be a duck. Yep, so... close chat, look next to the title at the little arrow pointing down, touch it, open up description, scroll down, it's there, Android phone. Okay. There you go, Marie. So that's how you do it on Android phone. Okay. Color is not what he said. Point is, you don't want to be here, just leave. Yeah, Andy, I already took care of that. I mean, so lime cooks for hire. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that on there. After filling in the info, it won't go for me when I check box to get your card. Huh. It won't go for me when I check box to get your card. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. In that case, I don't know. I've not tried using the link, but I know other people right now who are on the chat have used the link before. So, yeah, Pilot, I agree. She's been controversial, you know, confrontational all along, and you know, I have no patience for that. So, yeah, Jim, I don't know. I know there are other people here on the chat that have used that link and it's worked for them. Maybe it's the if you're using like Firefox or something like that to do it, that might be a problem. You might try using Google Chrome. Maybe Google Chrome, it'll work on Google Chrome, but it may not work if you use something like Firefox. Depending on what internet provider or what do you call it that you use? So something to think about. I don't know. Might try using a different app to access it. So I'm glad you did. That's why I timed her out, Pilot. I was hoping she came back more positive. Yeah, Andy, and it's been my experience that people just don't learn like that. So keep scrolling, Jim. More choices to make. Yeah, that may be it, Jim. Maybe you didn't scroll down far enough. They maybe want you to do more stuff before you go on. So. Yeah, we gave her a chance, absolutely. You know? So. You know, the thing that got me, and again, I'm not saying it's a requirement for anybody to donate to my channel. It's certainly not. There's lots of people on here that we're friends with, that we hang out with, that we've known for a long time, that do not donate monetarily to my channel. That's fine. That's not a requirement. But when somebody uses the statement, oh, well, you know, I ask a question because I'm deciding if I'm going to donate. Meanwhile, they've been on the channel now for months and have not donated. Then that smells like BS to me. And when I smell BS, that you're out of there. So yeah, that was a BS statement, and that's what got her booted. Just so I clarify my thinking so you guys understand where I'm coming from. It wasn't that she was asking negative questions. It wasn't that she was even being confrontational. I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. But when you tell me that you're still, after being on the channel for a month or two, you're still trying to decide whether or not you want to donate $5 to, I mean, and then you're going to come back and be all butthurt because someone timed out your question. Hey, I used to get timed out on stuff all the time, you know, so I never got butthurt. I just realized that they were trying to tell me that I was on a subject that was taboo. So you move on, you know, so, okay. Like we always do, unless blatantly stupid. Yep, yeah. That's true. Smoking's never donated a dime. That is very true. But he's still one of the family here. He's been a good guy. He's been verbally supportive and certainly hasn't been troll-like. So, yep, he's an active part of the channel. You're right, Andy. Yep. Always treat everyone the same. I do, yep. Yep, Eddie says I get timed out daily. I've timed out Pilot before. Hey Dave, how you doing, brother? I put a little money. Oh, Dave, did you really, man? Thank you so much, Dave. Let me check my mail here, see what we're talking about. Oh, awesome, Dave. Awesome. You rock, brother. Thank you much. Thank you much, Dave. Appreciate it. Oh, Eddie got deleted by smoking. Oh, man. Oh, well. Hey, Morgan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you here. See, it turned out to be a fun live stream after all, even though it's raining out. It's not raining yet. I'm still looking for the first raindrop. I mean, it's like really threatening like it's going to rain. The wind's blowing. The dark clouds are out there. My phone even said it was going to start raining by now. You know, the Weather Channel, I get these announcements. Nothing happened yet. So, I'm trying, but it won't validate my home address. Huh. Yeah, Tom, I don't know. Try to double check your address and see if you have all the right information in all the right boxes. Sometimes you put things in the wrong spot and it won't verify that, but other than that, I don't know about the details. You know, you might have to call them if you're so inclined. All I know is that other people that are on the chat tonight, and they want to remain anonymous, and I understand that, have gone in, have set up the credit card, have gone through it, and it worked fine for them. So, So Morgan, in case you came in late, so what we're talking about, what people are trying to do is everyone's trying to go over to PayPal right now. If you go to PayPal and you open up a new account using the link that's in my description down below, you go in there and PayPal, you set up a new account with them and get a PayPal card. PayPal gives you $20. You put $40 in to open the account, they'll give you $20 and they'll give me $20 for convincing you to do that. So, fun way for you to get 20 bucks, me to get 20 bucks, and you get a PayPal card, which is a handy little card to have around sometimes. It's not a credit card, it's a debit card. So, Jim's in the house. Hey, Jim Blanchard, how you doing? Hey, Gavin, what's going on, man? Ooh, I didn't think about that, Gavin. Yeah, you may have to be in the United States to do that. I don't know. I've done it. The card will come and set. All right, so Marie is one of the people that did it. She said she did it, and the card will come in 7 to 10 days. So there you go. And I just want to comment on here that Marie is a very brave lady. You know, a lot of the people that have donated to my channel have been harassed by the trash people out there, including Marie. Marie's been harassed by them. And, you know, I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for Marie for, you know, putting herself out there and saying, by God, I like Carl, I'm supporting Carl, and the trolls can be damned. And so, here's to you, Marie. Cheers. Thank you, dear. Love that. Love that. So, thank you. Anyhow, that, we looked at the news earlier. Really nothing in the news worth talking about. Financial news was actually better than I expected. Fox Business News. I mean, the Dow Jones over 26,000. I mean, that's just insane. You know, that's just insane. You know, you look at the long term of the Dow Jones. I mean, I know it's down 38 bucks today, but down 38 with a 26,000 margin, that's nothing. I mean, that is nothing. So, I mean, in the last year, the last 52 weeks, in the last 52 weeks, we went from 21,000 to 26,000. That ain't bad, friends. You know, 52 weeks. So in the last year, we went from 21,000 to 26,000. That ain't bad. And we are trading, you know, right about at the high right now. It did hit a high of 26,951, and we're at 26,091 right now. But still, that's not bad. Not bad at all. That's economy's doing pretty good. So, at least I think so. You may not think so, but I think so. Let's see. Sailing the Vagabond uploaded. Stingray feeding frenzy. Riley was scared. Uh-oh. New video out by Sailing the Vagabond. I still haven't touched my 401k. There you go, pilot. Eddie's back. What storm is it? It's just a storm. It's not a named storm. So, Dan Williams said, just order my card, so it'll be 7 to 10 days. Awesome, Dan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. The public service, you could post all your info here and we will try it for you. Yeah, Tom, don't do that. Don't do that. So, yeah, Marie rocks. I agree. I agree, Andy. Marie rocks. So, very cool. Very cool, guys. Oh, we've got another. Nope, that's the same one. Okay. No, we got more. Somebody else donated. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Awesome. Awesome. We're making good progress, guys. We still have a long ways to go, but we're making good progress towards making that mooring ball payment. So I really appreciate that, guys. Really do. You guys are awesome. But we still have a long ways to go, but we're making progress. So really appreciate you guys doing that. You guys are awesome. And I'm sorry if I'm looking this way instead of looking at my phone, but I have my laptop open. I know what I should do. Let me pull my laptop near me and move you guys around directly behind my laptop. Hopefully you won't fall off the table. There you go. There. Now I can look down here and look at my laptop and not be too far away from looking at you guys. So I'm tapping into all that since I retired, pilot. Yeah. Yeah. More than double since I retired. Wow, okay, cool. Cool, very good. That's actually a big part of what I was talking to Johanna about today. She's working out her benefits for her retirement, trying to get the Social Security stuff taken care of now that her husband died. Social Security was so nice, you know. I mean, the guy died and they immediately stopped his check. The check that he should have gotten last month, because he was still alive part of that month, they stopped his last check. So that put Johanna in a real problem covering her bills this month. Let's see here. There is free will country. People telling other people who to support is ridiculous. Marie, I agree. Yep. Everybody has a right to do whatever the heck they want to do. And that's absolutely fine. So, Carl, are you still in Florida? Yes, Eddie, I'm in Marathon, Florida, down here in the Florida Keys. Yep. And I'm going to be here for a while. So, I'm just trying to live comfortably while I'm healthy, pilot. Yep. Yeah, there's that. There's that. You know, Andy, all we can do is go by the examples and the experience that we have in our lives. And I have very limited experience with other people being on retirement. Unfortunately, here in the near future, I'm going to get a lot of experience with that, I'm afraid. But, you know, I look at my father. My dad worked, 30 years for Pan Am. Got his retirement and stuff from Pan Am. Thank God he got his retirement from Pan Am. But he retired, and within 6 months of retiring, he had a major stroke. Within 6 months of retiring. And so he ended up having to deal with, Medicare, Medicaid, and all that kind of stuff. And his bills and his health diminished tremendously. His bills went through the roof. And it kind of wiped out my parents financially to a great degree. I mean, it really did. So, I look at that and I kind of think the same thing to myself. While you're healthy, really enjoy your life as best you can, because the way the system is set up, it's not going to get any better. So, how old was he when he retired? My dad retired at 65. He retired at 65, Gadfly. He retired at 65. Oh, I don't know how many years ago that was. It's been a while now. But yep, he retired at 65. At the time he retired, he actually no longer worked for Pan Am. He worked for Pan American World Services, which was the parent group that managed Pan American World Airways. Just the way they had their corporate infrastructure. He worked for the parent company, not the actual airline at that point. Although, he was a vice president of property and facilities, so he was in charge of building airports, building airplane hangars, runways, baggage handling systems, heating and air conditioning, all of the the runways and the hangars and the tarmacs and the facilities, the shops and all that stuff. He was housing for employees. He was in charge of all of that stuff for the airline. So, the pilot, I have it set up to where both my kids get a bit of my pension when I'm gone. So I'm spending some now while I'm still here. There you go. And my last dollar just before I take my last breath. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, pilot. I don't think any of us will ever time it that well. I certainly wouldn't want to. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to. You know, that would infer that I know when I'm going to die. And I don't want to know when I'm going to die. I just don't want to wake up one morning, you know? I want to go to bed at night with dreams of aspirations and goals for the next day of things I want to do, and then not wake up to be able to do them. I always want to have it in my life that I have something to look forward to the next morning. So at least that's me. So your Wi-Fi works on your phone, you must use a lot. Yes, I do. I use a lot of Wi-Fi. Although, now I've got sort of a special situation going on right now. I'm not going to share with anybody, but yeah, I'm getting a lot of Wi-Fi available to me right now. I'll just put it that way. So, PayPal will only let put in small amounts until I upload photo ID, proof of address, and I have had that PayPal account for years. It limits my eBay. Lucky most take Visa. Huh. Yeah, I know PayPal will limit you to, you know, your idea of small amounts and my idea of small amounts right now is two different things, Dave. I know PayPal will limit me to $2,000 a month. I can only transfer $2,000 a month into that credit card. But that's fine for 90% of stuff I need to do, so you're not alone. Me too. Okay, Eddie, cool. I want to die in my sleep like my grandfather, not like the rest of the people in the car. Oh, pilot, that's so bad. Oh, man. I want to go on and I'm dying tour. There you go. Bucket list time, man. Bucket list time. Question, where are you now streaming? I am streaming from my sailboat in the middle of Buki Harbor, Florida. That's where I am right now. So, oh man, seriously? Thank you, Morgan. Morgan, you rock, dude. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, brother. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Morgan. That is a huge, that is a really big worry off me. Thank you, Morgan. You're absolutely, guys, everybody thank Morgan. I'm not going to talk about amounts or anything else. I'm just going to ask everybody to thank Morgan right now. Because that was absolutely awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, brother. You rock, man. You really rock. Thank you, brother. That's cool. So, hey, John Harris. How are you doing? PayPal sent some new rules, but I did not read them. Yeah, Marie, I get new rules from PayPal all the time. So, yes, Andy, I am very close now. I'm very close now. Another good night at the casino. There you go. Yeah, Morgan rocks. Everybody say thank you to Morgan, please. That was awesome. And while you're at it, say thank you to the other guys on here, you know? I mean, Andy's been a big supporter. Pilot's been a big supporter. Marie's doing all she can. You know, you guys are just an awesome bunch of people. So thanks to all of you guys, really. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So, question, when are you going to turn yourself in the islands? Saw your poster. Okay, so we'll just, there you go. Put a smile on his face. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He definitely put a smile on my face. So, Pilot says I've only sent light bulbs. That's true. That's true, and I use them I use them every day, man. I use them every day. That's very true. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. That was a big relief. I mean, that was a big relief, man. Thank you, Morgan. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Yes, they were expensive LEDs. Yes, they were. Yep, and they work beautifully. And they work beautifully, so they really do. I have to admit, the LEDs have really been saving my battery life considerably, but my batteries are crapping out on me. I am not happy with the batteries I bought in Sandusky. Batteries should be lasting 5-6 years, and these batteries are crapping out at the end of 6 months. Now, grant you, I'm not the best at, you know, charging up and running them down, charging them up. I don't have a really good, ideal charge controller on them. What I do is I have a 10 amp charger. I don't know if I can show that to you. There you go. I have a 10 amp charger sitting right there. I have a 10 amp charger. I put it on 10 amps until it brings it down to almost 0, and then I put it on 2 amps and I let it go at 2 amps then for the rest of the day, a trickle charge for the rest of the day. That's been my policy with trying to keep my batteries typed up. But I'm noticing now that when I shut the generator off, I can actually hear the fan the 12 volt fan I have going in the boat. I can actually hear it slowing down. It'll lose probably 10% of its power as soon as I shut the generator off, and then it'll lose another 10% during that next like 15 minutes or so. But then it'll hold a constant speed from there until I wake up in the morning. So it'll go 8 hours after that at a constant speed, but that first half hour it loses speed, if that makes any sense. So okay, you helped Carl see the light. Yes, he did. He helped me see the light. That's morbid, man. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Actually, I don't even have the lights on right now. I don't have any lights on the boat right now except for this thing. That's the only light I've got on in here. So, and it's LED. This is LED. So we don't follow. No, we don't need no stinking rules. We don't need no stinking rules. We don't need no stinking badges. Remember that? What movie was that from, huh? That was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I think. We don't need no stinking badges. Oh, man. Did he actually die? I heard some rumor that Clint Eastwood died, and then I heard that was a rumor that he died. Did Clint Eastwood actually die? I don't know. If so, that would be a shame, because he was just a really cool actor, you know? Just a really cool actor, so... Awesome. Oh, more. Dave. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it, sir. There you go. Dave donated twice today. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it, buddy. You rock, Dave. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Dave's another guy that's been a big donor. Gene's been a big donor. I probably shouldn't name all these people because they're going to be on the troll hit list now, but... so you were there, yes, I have the ball payment. The ball payment is now covered. The ball payment is now covered, so. Treasure of the Sierra Madres. Oh, is that what that was from? Treasure of the Sierra Madres? Okay. Huh. I think my favorite Clint Eastwood movie was, what was it, something like 6 Mules for Sister Sarah or something like that? Something about mules for Sister Sarah. I think that was been my all-time Clint Eastwood movie. Not Dirty Harry. I actually was never a big fan of the Dirty Harry movies. But I did like his westerns. So I think that Clint Eastwood is the best actor in my lifetime. Yeah, Andy, I think so too. I think so too. I also like that, I don't know if it was his last movie, Gran Torino, I think it was called. That was a good movie for Clint Eastwood. That was, I think, a fairly realistic a fairly realistic look at the real Clint Eastwood, the way he, and I really think Clint Eastwood would have behaved like that. You know, I could see him going out that way. That was in character movie for him. So, can your batteries be reconditioned? Different RV channels have done it at times. Marie, I don't know. I don't know. It was good. The Clint from the 60s. Yeah. Yeah, that was the Clint from the 60s, yep. Yeah, his early stuff, like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and all that kind of stuff, I mean, that was all right. It was kind of cheesy. You know, it was kind of cheesy, but it was all right. But that Mules for Sister Sarah, or whatever the name of that movie was, I thought that was his best work so far. I really do. I think that was my favorite movie that he did, with Gran Torino probably a tight second in behind that. So, go ahead, make my day. Yeah, I mean, obviously an iconic statement, you know. So, Terry says, I like The Unforgiven. Yeah, that was a good movie too. Oh, I think my light's got a crack in it here. Feeling a crack in there. Where'd it go? My light's breaking up. Oh no. Huh. Well, they're not long for this world. Yep. Go ahead and make my day in The Unforgiven. So, all right, well, there you go. Well, anyhow, kids, listen, we've wasted another perfectly good hour, but I'm of a mood. I'm in a good mood, obviously, now. And I still have half a beer left, so what else can we talk about besides Blazing Saddles? There you go, smoking. Yeah, that wasn't Clint Eastwood, though, Blazing Saddles. Okay. Worked on Chrome card has been ordered, but can't add money until it get here. Doesn't say anything about the $40 deal. Jim, did you use the link? Did you use the link from my channel to do it? Because that was the deal. You put $40 in there, and then you put $40 in, they give you 20. All those who donated, thank you. Yep, absolutely. Hey Rejects, how you doing? Doc Holliday? Doc Holliday was not a Clint Eastwood movie either. Doc Holliday didn't have Clint Eastwood in it. That was, what's his name? Where he said, I'll be your Huckleberry. I don't remember. That was not Clint Eastwood. Jim Coleman, yes, okay. I cleaned a perfectly good flashlight one day and it disintegrated in my hand. Huh. Yeah, the plastic around the base of this thing is busting up, so. Tombstone. Yeah, I don't know if that was Tombstone. We don't need no stinking badges. Val Kilmer. Yes, that was Val Kilmer. Yes, you're right. Yep. And wasn't it Go Ahead Punk, Make My Day? Wasn't there punk in there? Go ahead, punk, make my day. And he was talking about, this is the 45 Long Colt, the most powerful handgun known to man. Not anymore. Outlaw Josie Wales, that was a good one, yeah. Yep. I'm your Huckleberry, yep. Now we have to work on beer and stamp fund. Oh, that's true, man. Stamps. Stamps, you're absolutely right, Dave. Stamps would be my next thing I need to worry about is marketing money. You're absolutely correct. I could use $100 for postage stamps right now. So there was a number that went with it. Mine did not say anything either. It should when we get our cards. Okay, cool. $1 Million Baby. That wasn't Clint Eastwood either, I don't think. Was that Clint Eastwood? That may have been Clint Eastwood. That was where he's teaching the girl how to fight. Some polymer, they really don't like lacquer thinner. Huh. Morgan says, Peter Frampton, yeah, I heard that. The fellow, yeah. He has a muscle disease that's going to put him in a wheelchair, and so he is now doing a farewell tour. Boy, wouldn't that be something to see, huh? Do you hear what the way he made his guitar talk, that was awesome. Peter Frampton, yeah. Chick flick, Bridges of Madison County. Okay. What had the chimp in it? Oh, yeah, Right Turn, Clyde. Remember that? Right Turn, Clyde? Those were good. What was those called? And the guy who played his brother was great in that. So, yes, The Mule is his new movie. But that's not the Mules for Sister Sarah. That was a different movie. Clinton was also on Gunsmoke and Bonanza, plus many other shows. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Every Which Way But Loose. Yes, Terry, thank you. Yep. Any Which Way But Loose. Any Which Way. Any Which Way. Yes, I think David's correct. I think it was Any Which Way But Loose. Terry was close. Hey, Rejects. Cheers, brother. Yeah, that sucks about Peter Frampton, man. I grew up listening to Frampton. He was always a good musician, but glad my balls are paid for. Yeah, man, you know, hey, repossession is a killer when it comes to your balls, man. You know, believe me, I've got an ex-wife out there that's trying to repossess mine as we speak. That's too much fun. Yeah, you definitely don't want to have your balls repoed. Now I'm thinking about all those repo TV shows they had on a decade or so ago, you know? That's funny. Just picture some bald-headed, you know, burly bald-headed guy pulling up with a pickup truck with a sneaky tow rig on it and jumping out with a pair of snippers, you know? Gotta repo those. Oh man. My Life in Movie Expert says that was the one. My Live-In Movie Expert says was the one. I had a full-size poster of Peter Frampton over my bed. Oh, well, we know where Marie's head was at. Lizard Lick Towing. There you go. Oh. Hey, Coyote. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while, Wiley. Good to see you here, man. Very good to see you here, so. Oh, geez, guys. Geez Louise, folks. Whoop. More money coming in. Tom, brother, thank you very much. Thank you, Tom. You know, I haven't read any of the comments from all these people. When people donate, they actually can write a comment to me, a message. And okay, yeah. Yeah, the one thing about that with PayPal, you definitely got to be you to set up the card. Okay, no message there. Let's see. Oh man, I'm sorry. I should have read your message before shooting off my mouth, brother. I am sorry. Did not read the message. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm so sorry, man. I should have read the messages. I got to make it a habit of reading the messages before I shoot my mouth off. I'm sorry. So, again, you know, the problem with dealing with these trash people. They're screwing everything up. So, working crazy hours. Airplane Repo was good, too. Yeah, Pilot, I figured you would like that one. But it seemed to me every time I watched that, they were repossessing an airplane up in Alaska. Almost like every episode of that, they were up in Alaska trying to steal an airplane. So, Cash Moolah. Oh, Dave Marshall, did you ever live in Shell Beach? Hey, old codger. Dying ain't no way to make a living. There you go. Outlaw Josie Wells. Truer words were never spoken. Dying ain't no way to make a living. Yep, that put the fear of God in somebody, wouldn't it? Talk about the brash confidence that he had. his character had, obviously. Uh-oh. Finished off that beer, guys. Finished off that beer, so. Dave's from Cape Cod. Yes, he is. He's from Cape Cod. Yep. Yep. Well, he's from Cape Cod and Florida. Actually, aren't you now, David? You're a West Coaster and a Cape Codder. So, yeah, Dave's up there, not too far from Gene. Gene Callahan is up in that area, up in the Cape Cod area. Not too far from Dave. You guys should get together. You guys would like each other. Relinquish one. Endeavor to persevere. All right. Good words. So, have another one, Carl. You earned it. Yeah, I probably should dig one out of the fridge, shouldn't I? Uh-oh. I just unplugged my laptop unintentionally. So, hold on. She's got you by the short and curlies. I live in New Hampshire. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn the laptop here. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do a couple things here real quick. Hold on a second. Oh man. First of all, putting a light on. And now, getting a beer. Got a beer. Throw the old beer out. And I turned on those very expensive LED lights. And we go round and round and round we go. And we sit back down. Phew, what an ordeal. That was work, guys. All right. Okay, I didn't miss anything in the chat. You guys haven't said anything while I was doing that. How much room do I got there? Very little room. Okay. Just looking at how far back I can move my camera before it falls off the table. There you go, pilot. There you go, brother. David, I've been to Conway, Mount Washington, New Hampshire several times, live in North Carolina. Cool. Another Outlaw Josie Wales quote. Oh, okay, I get it. Endeavor to persevere. Huh. We miss you, Gar. Well, thanks, Eddie. I miss me too. Same name, different human. Okay. Cheers. Randy Rickles says, blow, blow, rain, 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 snow, snow. No, no snow. No snow. No snow here at all. So, smoking. Cheers, brother. I tell you, while I got my beer, I was looking up out the hatch. It is sure ominous looking out there. I mean, it just feels like it's going to rain. You know how you can kind of feel the humidity, you can feel the pressure? It just feels like it's going to start raining any second now. Nothing's coming down yet, so. Hey, Canadian Giant, how you doing? Actually, that's an Abraham Lincoln quote used in the movie. Oh, wow, Coyote, there you go. Interesting, I didn't know that. Huh. The persevere comment, is that the one you're referring to? Or the go ahead punk, make my day? You could just see Abraham Lincoln saying that, right? Raining on the boat with a beer. There you go. Clint Eastwood's former girlfriend, Sandra Locke, died a few months ago. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was in the Outlaw Josie Wales, and she was in the all the movies, Every Which Way But Loose series. There was what, 3 of those, I think. I think Sandra Locke was in all of those. So, yeah, I never kind of liked her, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but she just didn't seem real. I guess the standard for movie actresses at that point were these real voluptuous looking babes. And Sandra Locke was not a voluptuous looking babe. You know, she was a good looking woman, okay, I'll grant you that, but she wasn't, you know, Bridget Bardot or Raquel Welch kind of woman, which is, I think, what was sort of the standard at that point, you know, but, huh. Endeavor to persevere, okay. Huh. I didn't realize that. Uh-oh, guys. Getting a call from the boss. Johanna's calling. Gonna have to get that later because we're still live streaming. I'm gonna catch hell for that. I can assure you of that. I just sent her a voicemail. She knows I'm live streaming. Well, she may not realize I'm still live streaming, so. I probably should end this and go see what's going on with her. There's an entire YouTube channel that is not happy now. Carl, you get by with a little help from your friends. I certainly do, Tom. Not a little help either, brother. Not a little help at all. A lot of help. So, Frog, aka Sandra Bullock, and Smoking the Bandit was a hottie. That wasn't Sandra Bullock. That was Sally Fields. Frog was Sally Fields, not Sandra Bullock, Morgan. And yes, she was a hottie. She played Gidget, and she also played the Flying Nun. She was the girl that starred in the TV show The Flying Nun, and she also played Gidget on TV for all the Gidget movies. That was Sally Field, who played Frog in Smoking the Bandit. So, who had a great pair of legs. So, no, it's not my bad, you're right. It's cool. It's cool, man. But, yep, that was Sally Field, so. For some reason, the chat on my laptop's not working. There we go. Now it's working. Generator's working right fine. It's working outside right now. Guys, Johanna just called me back a second time. Apparently, she needs to talk to me, so I'm going to go ahead and end this and give her a call. Guys, I really appreciate you guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys helping out the way you have. It's been absolutely awesome. But, you know, we're well over an hour now, and I'm going to go ahead and end this and find out what she needs from me. So, I'll be live streaming. I don't know if I'm going to live stream the net tomorrow. Depends on what I got going on. Yes, Sandra Bullock is still hot. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, and we'll have more for you tomorrow, guys. Be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another, kids, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And, man, guys, thank you so much for donating tonight. You guys just absolutely blew me away. You're awesome.